where we'll discuss the limitations of the study. Done with the ethics, we talk about now limitations. Limitations of the study are those characteristics of design or methodology that impacted or influenced the application or interpretation of the results of your study. All studies have a limitation. It's important that you restrict your discussion to limitations related to the research problem and the investigation. Limitations of the study have to do with some of the problems you faced. Because of them, you couldn't do so and so. The number of these, the size of or the sample size, for example. You wanted to collect data from 500 participants and you ended up with 200 because not all of them agreed to participate. Things that have to do with the data availability. You wanted to go to the TV, for example, archive, to listen, to watch very old interviews, but it was not possible to get this. Sometimes you might find that there isn't relevant research in your field. People did not discuss this before. Or the measures used to collect the data, the methodology that you use to collect the data might be not the suitable, or you need to add more to them, or delete some of these, make certain changes. All these things should be considered and included in your limitations of the study. So, all in all, these limitations are possible, these limitations are expected, but you don't want to end with too many problems that affect your research. This is why you need to study the topic from the very beginning and to have a very clear objective with very clear question, research question. Some possible limitations of the researcher: access to the data. People might not give you access to their data. Or longitudinal effects. You want to study, for example, how language changes across time with people who are now 5 years old, and then you want to restudy them after 4 or 5 years. This is very much difficult to do. Some of them might die. They might leave. They might refuse later on to participate in your study. And keep in mind some cultural and other limitations. Things related to gender, related to religion, related to society and social norms. These are limitations for the study that you can include within your limitation of the study section. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.